I'm speaking with Kole and his grandma Brenda, and you guys are here from Cincinnati.
Yes.
We are. We came a long way. This is our first trip, I think, to Arkansas. We love it here.
I know, people always say it's so much better than I don't know what people expect in Arkansas.
But
They're always
welcoming.
Surprised.
Very good.
And I swear we did not color coordinate for this video. It just worked out. It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Cole, you suffered a traumatic brain injury.
Yes.
And when you were just a baby, how old were you?
I was 10 years old.
So 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
How did that affect your life?
Well, I was a very, very academically, I was very good at school at that time, and I was doing really well. I was in sports, and once that injury happened, all of that got removed from my life. My social situations, my friends, my ability to just function and read and just be a kid, to hang out with friends and do daily life. It was all taken, and then it was replaced with a lot of pain.
You had a headache, right, for 7 years that never.
Right. I would say pain and isolation were very difficult for him. Just that you felt like he dropped off the world. You know, there was no way to be with friends. He couldn't really read. He was an avid reader. He was at the top of the state in reading and math and all those things, and it just all stopped abruptly. And 7 years is a long time, you know, to be enduring all that.
Yeah, it was just like that day, someone placed like an invisible bear trap on my head that kept looking for the key, but it was just never there.
That's a good way to put it.
And that must have been heartbreaking for you.
Oh, absolutely. It's to see your loved ones suffer, and no matter what you can do as far as resources or finding doctors, whatever you can do, you do, but it never ever brought the fruit that we have found here. And I know that each one had a little part of the story, and they did well, you know, whether it was the TBI or the different, diagnoses that he had. But nobody could put it all together so he could fully become whole again. You know, that was hard. And suffering and sitting up at night, many nights, you know, helped him hold his hand to go to sleep at night, and we would pray and say, God, please just show us the way. There has to be a way. And so we never gave up.
And a shout out to you and your husband, because your grandparents very hands-on with your grandson, and you guys are getting the money together for him to be here, and you're working several jobs between the two of you.
And honestly, our faith has carried Kole certainly to be here today, and then our faith has carried us through this whole fundraising, and it's not even over. But God has provided, the provision has been there every week, and we're making it. And we felt like the Lord was saying, this is the place. We have a lot of people praying, and they said, if you could just keep going, keep your eyes on me, keep going, this is where you're going to find your healing. So on faith, we did it, and we're still trusting, because we went, you know, we're halfway, but we are just thrilled, excited. And Kole said last night, he said, oh my gosh, I can't believe how good I feel today. This is like
it was the
amazing.
Best Monday I have had in that 7 years.
It was. And I just have to say, we so celebrated. Kole was working with his muscular therapy with Bryce, and one day, probably been a week and a half now, and Bryce got down with him and he said, Kole, how's your headache? Now we've had it, like you said, for 7 years, never had a break, and when you can't escape pain, morning and night, it's a horrible thing. That's where I really felt bad. But Bryce said, we were sitting, Kole goes, his eyes rolled, he goes, I don't have one. It was just like, he couldn't believe it. And it was gone for about an hour.
I had to do like a double take. It was just such a surreal experience to not feel that sharp ache.
Oh, I know. And then you said, now let's see if I get this right, my highest number is lower than my old low. Is that right? Did I say it right?
My worst days are better than my best days.
There you go. There you go. Isn't that awesome? Thank you for this place and for all that you do here. And you know, as people who observe everybody around us in this clinic, it's a family. It's a lot of love. But we've seen so many people overcome so many things in 5-6 weeks. You know, people that were in wheelchairs or whatever, and they're walking and they're feeling success, and we just feel, it's giving me cold chills, but we just feel so blessed to be here.
I love working with your family and helping you. One patient like you makes my entire career worth it. So thanks for doing this video, and we're going to check back in when 0 is your new normal.
Awesome.
Wouldn't that just be awesome?
Yes,
we
we're
saw
getting
it.
there.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing the video.
Oh,
You
no
bet.
problem.